Hey guys, Andy here. When I went back to Michigan, I went and picked up a friend, and we were going back to my motel, hang out, drink some beers, whatever. And I was driving down this back road, Parmalee Road, over by Middleville, Michigan. And anybody that lives in the area knows Parmalee Road. Parmalee Road is a very hilly road, and it's got some nice steep hills. So if you hit them about 65, 70 mile an hour, I mean, you can turn somebody's stomach. So I took that back way just to mess around with my friend, and it was a lot of fun. Had a nice little, back road drive. Well, then I started heading back over toward State Road to go on into Hastings, where my motel was. All of a sudden I stopped, and my friend's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "There's cattails. I want some cattails." You don't find them very much back in California. So I stopped and got these cattails. Well, I wrapped them up in napkins because, as you can see, as soon as I started touching them, they start going to seed. I mean, you can see it falling out of there like snow, and it's going up too. Yeah, I wanted the cattails. They're very good tinder, and I was gonna put them in this Ziploc baggie tonight, and I thought, well, why not document it? So yeah, you can see just how fluffy of a tinder they are. I mean, I've got them floating all over on my hands, and I got 4 cattails here. So let's try it. Wow, they're flying everywhere. I have a mess to clean up. Should have done this outside probably. But yeah, because as soon as I wrapped them in paper towel or napkins, because as soon as I started touching them, they just started disintegrating. Yeah, you can see it coming out of there, and there's still more in there, but I'll worry about the big parts first. Wow, floating everywhere, it's like snow. It reminds me of Michigan. Got snow again. Ugh. Yeah, you can see it falling out in there. Just lots of fluff. Cattails are really good for fire starting. And that's why I wanted them. I mean, I was kind of worried about the airplane giving me crap about bringing them back. Wow, flying everywhere. I was kind of worried about the airplane giving me crap about bringing them back. And then, because my flight was so overbooked, and people had so much luggage, that they chucked bags for free. So I said, sure, you can check my bag, because I know then it's not going to go through the strict screening as a carry-on. They're just going to x-ray it and throw it under the plane. And, gosh, slapped myself in the face there. They're everywhere, flying up my nose. But, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys these cattail. And I know they got seed in them, so maybe I'll try to plant some in the local swamp around here and, try getting more to grow here. Because I've definitely got, you can see them flying everywhere. I've definitely got lots more in this bag. Oh no, there's 5. Wow, I thought there was only 4. There's 5, there's another one in there. Yeah, I wrapped them up in paper towels or napkins to try and keep them from disintegrating too bad. But yeah, as you can tell, they obviously have disintegrated quite a bit. But very good for my tinder bundle. At least now I got most of them in that bag, and that's a lot of tinder. I mean, very excellent dry tinder for lighting fire with the char cloth or ferro rod. Let's see if you can get this on camera here. Of them all over the front of me. Yeah. You can see it all over on my shirt there. And each one of them little fluffs has got seed in it. So, you know, that seed, I mean, I don't know how well it's going to transplant and propagate from Michigan to here. I would imagine they'd grow okay, but I brought pepper seeds, jalapeno, from Michigan, and planted them here, and the bugs just ate the plants up. I mean, as soon as they started growing, same thing with cherry tomatoes. I tried planting some cherry tomato seeds from Michigan here in California, out behind my shop, and it was like mites. I mean, really tiny little bugs. The size of the diameter of a needle. Just like, I guess they were mites is what I would think. And they just ate the tomatoes up. Same with the jalapeno. They just ate them up. They just killed the plants. And so, I mean, I don't know if these cattails from Michigan will grow here or not, but hey, I mean, it can't hurt to try. I've got millions of seeds there in the bag, so yeah, it can't hurt to try to go out and, you know, spread a few of them around in the wet, swampy areas. So maybe I can grow me a little Tinder. So I'll they're floating everywhere. I'll try to put together a video and show you how well they work for Tinder, and, you know, and tag it on the end of this. Well, it's just something I wanted to show you. You know, I was really glad to stop and get those. I mean, you can almost see here. Yeah, you can see here how they just break apart in runners. When I first bagged them up or wrapped them up in the paper towels or napkins to send them back or bring them back with me, they were all whole. Only one of them started to break apart, and it was just because I had happened to bump it, and it was almost like expanding styrofoam or something. The seeds started to just expand out of it where I damaged the cattail. And now, after being banged around for a month, and it took me that long to get things in order to where I could actually do something with them, they have just expanded more. Any little spot where you bump the cattail, they just puff right out. Almost like a dandelion. So, but I've got me a good bundle here, so if I run out, I'll have to contact my brother now that him and I are working through our past and grown up a little bit, and we're talking again. So I'm sure I can get my brother to send me more if I need. But yeah, I'll do a little Tinder test, and show you how well they work, and we'll tack it onto this video just for a learning purpose, you know, just kind of teach you guys what's out there and you know what you can do with it. I've seen cattails here in California, but you know, they're just not places that I can readily go, you know, especially with me not having a car. You know, I mean, that's my own problem, that's my own choice, just because I've been wanting to save money for other things. But yeah, I mean, you get hiking up in the mountains, you don't see cattails. You don't find them along the streams up there. They're more all, you know, freshwater springs, ice cold, and cattails generally kind of prefer, you know, kind of a swampy area. So, well, we'll get to work on the Tinder bundle. Maybe I'll do bow drill, you know, do another bow drill. It's been a little, you know, a little while, a couple months since I've messed with that. You know, you got to stay in practice. That's, you know, the biggest thing is not knowing how to do it, but to practice so you can do it when you need to. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you in a little bit. Just a little added note that I wanted to put in here on these cattails. One of the reasons that I stress fire, or I have fire as one of my main things on my channel is because fire is one of the most important things in survival. In the cold, you know, you need it. To cook, you need it. Sterilize water, you need it. Fire is a very important thing. So if I can, you know, get some of these cattails and add them to my bug out bag, that's a very good thing for me. Just, I mean, even in hiking in the mountains here in California, trying to find some nice fluffy stuff like this is very hard to find, especially in this quantity. I found fluffies, you know, as you can tell when my one bow drill video was a bow drill fire with Fluffy. There were like some flower blossoms that had gone to bloom or gone to seed, I should say. But those are hard to find, and they're few and far between. So just having a little bit of this fluff is, you know, a very good thing to have in your survival pack. Fire's, you know, one of the biggest things that you need in survival, especially in cold weather, and especially if you're you know, not near a good clean water source. So having this little pack is a very good thing for me, having these cattails. Like I said, I might have to contact my brother and ask him to get me some more.